pockets. The perfect patch pocket. PPP. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Faren, your fashion guru. Today we are going to be learning how to make the perfect patch pocket. So get ready for this. It's going to be a quickie, but they're going to be perfect. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be friends. So hit that bell and let's get started. So this is my fashion studio. My name is Faren. My nose ring was crooked. Why didn't you tell me? Cool, so let's get started with some equipment. The last time we saw each other, we were making this cool shirt, okay? Today we're going to be putting on this patch pocket here. I'm going to show you how to do one and a really cool tip on how to iron your seam allowance down. So stay with me on this. You need your pattern, measuring tape, some pins, and a weight, maybe this ruler, a tracing wheel, your scissors for fabric only. And I almost forgot, you need some sort of like cardboard or something like really stiff. Okay, so let's start by placing out your fabric and measuring from the selvage edge. If you don't know what a selvage edge, go back to the video how to prep your fabric because I talk about the selvage and you'll understand. So from the selvage edge, you measure to your grain line on your pattern. Then you go down and you make sure that it's level. Your grain line is level with your selvage, okay? Parallel. After you have done that, pin your corners diagonally and then pin about 1/4 inch from your cut edge. Okay, now that you have everything pinned, you actually need to stand up for this. And place yourself with your scissors on the table, cutting over your piece. Ideally, there should be a notch where you're folding your hem allowance down, okay? You see that? It says hemline right there on your pattern. I like to cut notches right at that fold line. It doesn't say this on a commercial pattern, but that's a little trick. I'm giving you some tips here. Cut a notch right at your hemline, and you know you just need to fold at those notches. And from here, you need this pattern piece and to put it on your cardstock, okay? You could measure the pocket length and width and then construct that rectangle on your cardstock. I like to put a weight on top and then trace with my tracing wheel that line at the corners. Corner edge, you don't have to go all the way down the line. You could, but really, you're just going to be using a ruler. So much easier to just trace out your corners. Okay, take that off. Check that out. See those little dots right there? That's going to be your pocket. Okay, it would help to have a pen or a pencil nearby. Can mark that. And what we're doing right now is making a template, an ironing template. And you'll see why this is so helpful. Okay, from here, you need to cut this out. These are not meant for paper. I'm gonna go get my paper scissors. Paper scissors, where are you? We're back. I feel like I'm a little kid again, cutting paper. See, now we have a little rectangle. Let's mark the top, actually. Let's check that. Okay, so this is going to be the top, and this is the bottom. so now that we have our template, we save this for later. We have to go to the iron, so we have to move this shit over. These are our patch pockets. We have 2 of them, okay? See where your notches are? That's your hemline. You fold that down. Ooh, that's beautiful. And then from there, you want to fold under about 1/4 to about 1/2 under again. We're hemming this pocket right now. So we want to prep everything before we get to sewing. Beautiful. We take this and we go to the sewing machine. Perfect patch pocket. Now that we're at the sewing machine, make sure you have thread that matches your fabric. Okay, I'm using this super bright color so you can see it. Okay, so bobbin, thread, bobbin case, and clippers, okay, to thread the machine. Now that your threads are in and they're ready and your machine is on, position your piece to make an edge stitch on your pocket hem, okay, on the wrong side of your fabric. Lining up the edge of your presser foot, the inside of your presser foot, to the edge of your fabric, lining that up, putting your needle through and doing some back stitching. Then just follow along the edge of your pocket. Okay, back tack when you get to the end and pull it out. Okay, so there you go. You have your hem on your pocket. You take this piece back to the iron. So after you've stitched the hem top edge of your pocket, you need this thing. This thing is going to be your template for ironing. So take the top, you wrote top, put it at the top edge of your pocket, meaning the folded edge. And then what you do is roll your seam allowance over the template and iron it. This template actually gives you a nice crisp edge on your pocket. That's the trick. Okay. Iron the other side of your pocket, then the bottom, and iron that. Make sure your corners are tucking in or you're gonna have a problem. There you go. Take out your template and you have these nice folded edges. So you take this to the front panel of your pieces. And we have our pocket that has been nicely pressed. We also need the front panels of your shirt. We've decided that we want to put a patch pocket on the front of our shirt. So we're kind of not really guessing, but there is a standard measurement of about an 8.5 from high shoulder point to the top edge of the pocket, or 9 inches approximately. Okay, the placement looks pretty good. Take your pins and pin your corners. Yes, let's start in the corner of our pocket. Once you have your pocket secured to the front of your shirt, take your piece and put it under the machine, starting at the corner of the pocket. There we go. Okay, move your pin. Use the hand roller and roll your needle into the corner of your pocket, very close to the edge. Make sure that your stitch length is between 2 or 2.5 for a stitch length. Okay, needle is in the top corner of your pocket. Got it? This is what you do. You think you're gonna go down the side of your pocket? We're gonna pivot and we're gonna go this way. we're going to be drawing a little triangle in the corner with our thread. It's decorative and it also reinforces the corners. This is why I call it the perfect patch pocket, because other patch pockets, they just have a stitch all the way around and it's kind of boring. So I like to make it a little different. We're going the other way. So do a few stitches. You can use the hand wheel. I suggest 2 to 3 stitches and then pivot. You can measure out a 1/2 inch down from the corner. Place either a mark there or a pin, and that is where we're going to aim. Okay, roll to the edge of your pocket. Pivot to go up your pocket to the top edge. Stop at the corner. Get this. Pivot again. And now we take this line of stitching all the way down to the end of the pocket corner. Go for it. Making sure that your folded edge of your pocket lines up with the inside of your presser foot. Okay, roll your hand wheel. This is the best control you're going to have. Right into the bottom corner of your pocket. From there, you pivot, take out your pin. So it's just the same, keeping the edge of the pocket lined up with the inside of your presser foot. Using your hand wheel with more control. Once you get to the corner, pivot. Go for it. Taking out your pins. You can measure from where you are now down a 1/2 inch. All right, now that we have that marked, we're going to take this up to the top edge of your pocket, rolling to the top edge of your pocket, and over to the corner now. We pivot, and now we're going to the last corner here. There you go. Rolling, last stitch, pull it out, and clip. There you go, there's your pocket. This is one of the basic patch pockets. There are so many other patch pockets that you could be doing. Here's some inspiration for you if you would like. I would also love to see your patch pockets. You can connect with me on Instagram at LTRLTrend and hashtag your perfect patch pockets as LTRL Perfect Patch Pocket. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching. This is your fashion guru signing off. Rolling your needle into the corner. Why can't I fucking say this? Yeah, cool.